Hey guys, Cyber Chaos Crew here with the unboxing for the X99A Gaming 9 ACK motherboard from MSI. It's got a really cool box, nice detail with this print circuit drawing here. It's all black with these red strips around. So a cool dragon, silver MSI dragon. Some more print circuit and some of the motherboard features above. Alright, so really cool box, really cool front, nice production value, nice detail. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and open it. Open the lid. It's got these velcro buttons that you can open. Oh, these velcros, how do you say, the locks, velcro locks. Okay, so here you got on the inside you have this page that shows the motherboard features. One of its main features and one of the reasons that I bought this board, it's because it's got an NVIDIA chip streaming engine that does real-time encoding, video encoding. Okay, so as it says here, streaming engine is designed definitely for gamers who would like to broadcast the live gameplay sessions. With the advantage of H.2.64 hardware encoder, the streaming engine allows you to record your PC game footages on the same gaming machine without draining the system resources. Alright, so no more spending tons of money on two computers, one for streaming and another for gaming. No more loading up your CPU or your GPU with a lot of load. No more sucking resources from your CPU or GPU while streaming. So you can now share your gaming activity without impacting your FPS at amazing 180p and amazing 180p quality and 60 megabits per second bitrate with the MSI streaming engine. Alright, that is actually powered and made by NVIDIA. So MSI incorporated the NVIDIA chip on their motherboard, and it's a great feature because, well, if you are a streamer and you are a gamer, this is what you want to get, because it's the most efficient option out there for streaming. You can't really compare a dual computer system with this because it wastes a lot of power and costs a lot of money. All right, so this is the most efficient system for streaming right now. So have here, while other systems do GPU and CPU encoding, they load the CPU and the GPU, this system here will only encode your video, your streaming video, with this chip. Alright, this chip is the only thing that will be encoding your video while you're streaming. Alright, so you have that there. And here you have an XSplit premium license, 2-year XSplit premium license. Alright, XSplit premium license supports two applications, XSplit Broadcaster and XSplit Gamecaster, which let you easily record your gaming moments and broadcast your live gameplay sessions on Twitch, YouTube, Ustream, and more. MSI X99A Gaming 9 ACK provides 2 years XSplit premium license worthy USD 200. Okay, $200 just right there. And if you add that up to the $150 worth of the streaming engine chip, you just on these streaming features here, you already have the value of $350. All right, that's almost the price of the motherboard just on these two features. All right, so and for users to enjoy, this is all for users to enjoy. All right, it's simply easy to use and ideal for sharing your gameplay with friends, family, or the world, for capturing those perfect gaming moments just for the heck of it. Join the revolution and start streaming and recording with XSplit Gamecaster and XSplit Broadcaster today. Alright, so if you don't stream already with XSplit, you can make the change if you want, because it actually comes with a free 2-year premium license for XSplit Gamecaster. So there's that, okay? I never tried it personally, but I hear it's a good software. Well, it's the only disadvantage is that it's a paid software. You have to pay certain amounts to use it. I'm not sure if it's per month or per year, but I hear that it's a nice software. Okay, so and then you have some other features, like you have this awesome feature for gaming too, that it's the Killer Pro DoubleShot. That it's a system that lets you spare the bandwidth of your home connection. For instance, if you are running your internet connection on a router, and that router has a wireless connection and a Ethernet connection, you can actually, if you are a streamer and you are streaming on Twitch, you can actually divide the bandwidth between the two things. Like you can send the bandwidth, the Ethernet bandwidth, you can use that for your game, and then the wireless bandwidth you can use it for streaming. Okay, so this feature on the board, the Pro Killer DoubleShot, allows you to do that, because not only has an extremely fast Ethernet adapter, but it also has 2 wireless antennas that connect to a special chip on the motherboard. That is the Pro Killer DoubleShot chip, and I'm going to show you that in a bit when I open up the case. And those 2 antennas connect to that chip and allow for ultra fast wireless connection. All right, so it says here speed. World first USB. This is actually the USB port, the 3.1 port. It also has 3.1 USB ports, 10 gigabytes per second. Take advantage of the increased 10 gigabytes per second bandwidth and ultra fast data transfer rate with USB 3.1 on MSI motherboards. All right, so this board comes with these 2 3.1 ports. Then you have the Turbo M.2 32 gigabytes per second. This is actually a connection for your SATA hard drive, your SATA solid state drive. All right, it's a SATA 3 connection and allows you to, if you have a solid state drive that actually supports this type of connection, you can make your SSD go work with 32 gigabytes per second speed. All right, so delivering speeds up to 32 gigabytes per second using Gen 3 times 4. Turbo M.2 is more than 5 times faster than a regular SATA 3 connection. All right, so there's that too. Now here, all right, sorry about that, guys. My phone battery went down. So and also here on the features, you still have on the sound, like in case you don't have a good sound card, an external sound card, you can use, or a PCI sound card, you can use the one that comes with the board. It's a really good one, Audio Boost 2. I think it's a Sound Blaster card. Yeah, Sound Blaster card. And oh yeah, it has the Sound Blaster Cinema 2, and then has the Audio Boost 2 feature that rewards your ears with true quality and gets them ready for eardrum shattering gaming with MSI Audio Boost 2. Less noise, crystal clear sound, and the best audio components for truly sensational sound quality. All right, so it has really nice components. All the components on the sound card and on the board are high quality audio capacitors. It has audio isolation line, has high audio quality, high quality audio amplifier, golden audio jacks, direct audio power, and EMI shielding. All right. So me personally, I have an external sound card. I'm not gonna really use this. because my sound card has other features that also help me streaming and music production and all that stuff. But this is a really good feature also on the MSI X99A Gaming 9 ACK. You have really high quality components on the audio card, and they let you enjoy sound with crystal clear definition and high quality, all right, without noise, without breaks, and without any of that bad stuff. All right, so here also the Sound Blaster Cinema 2, that I believe it's a software that lets you enjoy your movies in high quality. All right, so here your enemies, no, it's actually also a gaming feature. Hear enemies perfectly, even on a eardrum shattering battlefield, powered by the SBX Pro Studio technologies. Creative Sound Blaster Cinema 2 enables you to clearly hear specific sounds in gaming environments. All right, so apparently it's a software that helps you with gaming. It's got a code that helps you hear your enemies better in game, because it makes the sound card produce specific sounds, or enable those specific sounds while you're playing, so you can actually hear some sounds, the more important sounds in games better. All right. Right, that's it. That's what this software does. It pumps some of the sounds from certain applications. All right. So, and also on stability side, well, this is one of the best motherboards out there also, because it has military class 4 components. All the components on the board are really high quality. All right. They don't make these boards with trash. They don't use the components that will burn after a bit of use, or when they heat up. These components are all really sturdy and high quality. All right. MSI's new military class 4 components support you while you're questing, racing, battling, or shooting your way to the top, delivering record-breaking stability when you need to keep cool in the heat of battle. All right. And also here you have board protections. The board comes with protections for the audio card, and also for the connections on the back. See here, this red thing, this is actually the chip that I was talking to you about earlier, the Killer DoubleShot Pro chip, where the two wireless antennas connect. See there? So it comes with these protections that you can screw to the board or to the case, and it protects all these the sockets for USB sockets, and the other sockets, the audio sockets and stuff. All right. Then there you have the protection for the audio card. This is actually the audio card on the motherboard, and has a protection over it, metal protection, so the components don't get damaged. It's called Dragon Armor, and the other one, it's called the IO, input output cover. All right. And here on the other side you have the actual motherboard. Okay, so here you have the actual motherboard. It's a black board. It has a black cover on it, on all the silicon. I think it's some kind of protection, some kind of protective cover that they apply to the board. So, but I'm gonna unbox it so you guys can see it better. Okay, so I just have to put down my phone here a little bit. All right. I don't let it fall on the ground. Okay, so here first you have this box, this card box that comes underneath the motherboard box. The box actually has two more boxes inside of it, two card boxes, and they come packed like this. You have to open them up. So here you have the rest of the components. You have the in and out cover here for the sockets. You can open it up. Let's see, the cover is there. Really good cover, Gaming 9 ACK. You can screw this to the motherboard and cover the in and out sockets. And then here you have this is the cover, the other cover for the in and out sockets, the one that goes on the back side of the box of the computer case. Okay, so see, really nice detail. Has all the things written there. Then has the nice logo, MSI gaming logo there. All right, really nice stuff. You can place this on the back of your case, on the sockets. All right, and here you have the antennas, the wireless antennas that I was talking to you about before. All right, this is the antennas, and they have a cable, and you can connect. The cable has the connections there, the jacks that you can connect to that chip, to the wireless, to the Killer DoubleShot Pro chip. Alright, I'll show you here one of them so you can see. They actually have magnets. They have magnets underneath, so you can place them on metallic surface and they hang on to it. Alright, you can put the antenna like this, or you can put it like this, any way you like, according to the surface that you're gonna stick it to. Alright. I had actually opened this before, and I had assembled this motherboard on my computer case, but recently I had some trouble with it and I had to send it back to the store. But you guys gonna see that I have some things that are already open. And here you have also comes with this sticker that you can stick to your computer case if you like. It's a 3M sticker with the MSI logo, Gaming G series, MSI Gaming series logo. All right, it comes with this also. And here you have the cables. Comes with a lot of SATA cables. These ones are I had already opened. It's like 2 of them to use with my hard drive, with the SSD drive and the optical drive. So I already had opened these 2 ones, but it has more over here. It has comes with 2 SLI bridges. See, MSI SLI bridges that you can use on your graphics card, because this motherboard also comes with 4 PCI Express slots. It's oriented towards gamers that like to do SLI configurations, or cross. What's the name for the ATI? The other ATI multiple GPU configurations. All right. So it comes with these bridges. I think they are SLI. Yes, they are SLI. See there, SLI bridge, and NVIDIA. Yes, these 2 are actually SLI bridges. I'm not sure if I don't think there's more. No, there's not ones for ATI configurations. But well, in case you have ATI graphics cards and you want to do the CrossFire, yeah, that's the name, I think, CrossFire. If you want to do the CrossFire connections, maybe you'll have to use other CrossFire bridges. Maybe you have to buy some, or if some come with your cards, use those. All right. So it has the bridges, has the SATA cables there, 2 SATA cables, and this is the packet where there was the SATA cable that I removed. Has another one here. Lots of SATA cables, I think like 4 of them. We have here this cable, I'm not sure what it is. I think it's a power cable that you can connect to one of your PSU's cables, and then you can power another device. It's like an adapter. I think it must be an adapter for it. Maybe for an extra fan. Yeah, that's it. This is a connector that connects to the motherboard on one of the fan connections, and so it lets you connect a fan in case you have fans that have this kind of power socket. You connect them here, and then you put this, if you want, on the motherboard fan sockets. All right. Yeah, and here we have more cables, more SATA cables. Yeah, that's 4 of them overall. Some of them have this kind of socket, this kind of socket that is straight, and the others have the curved ones. This one here has a curved socket. See that? It's curved. In case you have your drives in a tight space and you need the socket, the plug. No, it's not a socket, it's a plug. You need the plugs to be curved. So, yeah, okay, so there's the cables, and then here you have the CD, the installation CD with all the programs, with all the software that you're gonna be installing on your computer to run the board well, and well, the drivers for the board, for all the board's features, and also some extra programs, MSI programs and other programs for you to use. All right, they come with this board. So drivers and utilities on this CD from MSI and Intel motherboards and MSI. All right. So here, and also you have then there's a schematic here. This here is like a publicity from MSI, a publicity poster. Your stream, your game, your fan is making publicity to the streaming engine. This awesome feature that comes with this motherboard that lets you stream and enjoy your epic gaming moments without impacting your FPS. Alright, without loading your CPU and your GPU. Right, in fantastic Full HD hardware streaming. So you can actually see that there's, I'm not sure if those other boards, the X99A, X Power AC and the SLI Plus, if they have this chip too. I don't think so. I think this feature is exclusive of the Gaming 9 ACK. But yeah, it shows also here the features: Turbo M.2 connection for the SATA drive, the SSD drive, the USB 3.1 sockets, the quad SLI or CrossFire configurations possibility with all the PSI Express slots. I think there's 4 of them. And here you have the DDR4 memory, maximum 3333 megahertz in overclock mode. All right, lets you overclock your RAM sticks to that maximum speed. And you have the SATA Express connections too. There's a lot of, I think there's like 8 or 10 sockets where you can connect SATA Express devices. And I think yeah, there's in the middle of those sockets there's one. I think that 1 or 2 of them you can when you connect if you are using the Turbo M.2 connection on a SATA drive, on a SATA SSD, you will not be able to use 1 or 2 of those SATA Express sockets because they will become unavailable. All right, I've read that on the manual when I was setting up my system for the first time. So there's that. And then here on the back side you have a schematic of the board. It shows a picture of the board, a real picture, and it has all the details about the components on the board. All right, so you can check that out if you like when you're installing your system, when you're installing the board on your case and connecting all the components. All right. So, and then you have here the board's user guide. I have the board's user guide over here. No, yeah, this is actually software and applications user guide. It shows all the applications instructions to install them and to run them, and how to install them, how to run. Shows information about what they do, what those applications actually do. All right, and about the hardware features too, how to install the software for them and how to run them. All right, how to use them. Okay, so and also here you have the quick installation guide that shows you how you're gonna assemble your CPU in case you don't know how to install the socket 2011 V3 CPU. It shows you how you're gonna open up the socket and remove the cover. It comes with a plastic cover to protect the pins, and how you're gonna place your CPU and apply thermal paste to it and then connect the heatsink. It also all of these things, the manuals, the software manuals, and I think just the hardware manuals the motherboard manual, that one over there, the user guide, and this small quick installation guide. They come with these how do you call these like some graphic codes that you can read with a code scanner, and then it links you to YouTube videos where you can watch how to install the components. Okay, so in case you want to watch that, I recommend, and the manufacturer also recommends that you watch their videos for so you can install the components safely. All right, here are instructions for how to assemble the memory sticks and all sorts of useful stuff. All right, there. Some also has shows for other CPUs, but they're not used in this board. So I think this is a generic. It's a generic quick guide, right? Quick installation guide. Also here for the M.2, the Turbo M.2 drive, in case you have one and you're gonna install it, the SSD drive. How you're gonna install that? Okay, so really useful stuff. Not sure if there's more on the inside. I don't think so. Or maybe there is. Yeah. Yeah. Up here, how to install the software, how to connect the SATA and the power cables, how to install the power source unit, how to install your peripherals, how to install the motherboard. Okay, everything. How to install your graphic card, how to connect the front panel and the box features cables. All right, front panel cables. All right, so really helpful stuff, really helpful quick guide here from MSI. Then you have the last thing, the last written paper, the last written book. It's a user guide for the motherboard. All right, where you can check all of the technical details for the board, all of its features, all of its details. It has helpful tips about how to assemble all of them, all of the components on the board, all of the details, all the board details, the schematics, all that stuff, technical stuff, details about the software too. It has instructions in case you don't know how to assemble some of the components and you want to know how they are installed. You can go there and check it out. So it has schematics for all the board's components and for the board layout and everything. All right. Okay. So many languages too. It comes in English, French, Dutch, German, Dutch, Russian. Okay, not sure if there's Chinese too and Japanese. Okay, so and also there's some stickers here that you can use for your SATA cables. In case you want to label the SATA cables, you can use those stickers. A lot of stickers there for your SATA cables and for the SLI bridges too, I think. No, just for the SATA cables. This is just for the SATA cable. Then there's this little door hanger that you can hang on your doors. Really cool stuff. MSI, I'm not here, or gaming motherboard. I'm sorry, busy gaming. All right. So cool stuff. Okay. So that's it for this box. Now I'm gonna show you guys the other box. Okay. So in here you have the actual motherboard. It comes inside this card. There's this card case here. As a card box case. It's 31 and it's got this plastic shell above it. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove the plastic shell, the plastic cover. Alright, so here you have the actual motherboard. You can see there, really cool stuff. It has this black cover over the silicone. It's like a protection that they applied to the board, protect it against scratches and all that stuff, dust and grease, all that stuff that can get to it when you handle it or when you have it running on your computer. Yeah, so here you can see this is some kind of this is a metal protection. I think it's the Dragon, it's part of the Dragon armor. It actually covers the chipset, the X99A Intel chipset. All right, here, oh, sorry about that, I have the camera on the opposite way. So yeah, this is the motherboard. This have the Dragon armor covering the chipset and the streaming engine, the NVIDIA chip, encoding chip, video encoding chip. Alright, so this actually, I think it also has heat sinking properties. It actually gathers the heat, or and lets it dissipate better. So, and here you have the PCI Express slots. Have a lot of connections there. USB. This is USB connections. These ones here are USB connections. These ones here are the front panel connections. You have some jumpers there for the CMOs and all that stuff. Battery. Then you have the USB 3.0 connection. Here you actually have the double 7-segment display for debugging. It's an LED 7-segment display for debugging the errors. And there's the SATA connections there under the box that I'm going to remove maybe in a bit. And there's some other buttons there, the power buttons, reset and overclock genie. This is a button in case you have the board or outside of a case, or you have your computer case open. You can, if you want to do overclocking, you can just connect. You can just press that button. It will overclock automatically if you have the program installed in the board and the drivers installed. All right, so, and then there's the memory slots. It has eight DDR4 memory slots. They support DDR4 memory sticks with speeds up to, well, it just supports speeds up to 2133 megahertz, but you can overclock those sticks to actually to 3333 megahertz if you want. It supports that overclocking speed. Okay, so you can use them. You can use just one if you want simple dual channel configuration, or a single. For if you install one memory stick, you will have one channel configuration, single channel mode configuration. If you install two of them, you will have dual channel configuration. That's what most of the computers that people use normally to play games, that's what they run with, dual channel configuration. And then if you want to run, but this board has features to run, it allows you to run your sticks with triple channel configuration. You need 3 sticks for that, and also quad channel configuration. You will need 4 or more sticks for that. All right, so what the thing that what's good about the 4 channel configuration? Well, it actually makes your memories work a bit faster than a triple channel or the dual channel configuration. They have higher transfer rates. It's a kind of bus that will allow them to process more information, to send more information in and out of them faster. All right, so if you compare this system where you have 4 memory modules loaded in 4 channel configuration, and you compare that to a system where you have 4 memory sticks loaded in dual channel configuration, you will notice a huge difference in memory access times, right? So, well, that's one of the good things about this board also, the ability to run quad channel configuration on your memories. And then you have there on the center, you have the 2011 CPU socket Alright, this here is a CPU socket for the Intel Extreme processors, and it will allow you to install any of the Extreme processors from Intel. The i7 as well, Extreme Edition. Alright, so you can open it like this. Has two levers here. You can open. Has this cover in the middle to protect the pins from dust and from damage while you're not using it. Alright, while you're not using the socket. Right, so you can actually, then you can open it and lift it like this. Right, so there it is. There it is, the socket. 2011 V3 socket, lots of pins, 2011 pins there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and close this to not get it damaged, or to not get dust into it. Okay, so, and then here you have the other things. You have the CPU sockets there, the power socket. This one here is, the second one is only used if you want to do extreme overclocking. Alright, so then here you have the, oh, I forgot to show you about the Killer DoubleShot chip for the motherboard, but I will show you in a bit. Alright, so here you have the other components, the sockets for the connections, for the USB connections and all that stuff. You have the CMOS, that's the CMOS switch right there that you can press on the side of your computer to reset your CMOS. And here you have the plug for the Killer DoubleShot Pro chip. That's the connection there where you can connect your chip. I'm going to show you in a bit. And here you have the sound card, the audio boost sound card, the Sound Blaster Cinema card. All right, have the battery there, and yeah, that's about it. Okay, so that is the features of this board. And just let me just grab here real quick the Killer DoubleShot chip so you guys can see it. That's it over here. That's the Killer DoubleShot chip. Alright, you're gonna connect it with this plug, this socket. You're gonna connect it over there, and it goes there like this. Okay, and it has these two sockets here, so where you can connect the plugs, the antenna plugs for the wireless antenna. Alright, so it lets you connect the Ethernet cables there on the sockets, and then here you have these other two for the wireless antennas. Alright, this is the ACK chip right here, connects there. Okay, you can also open it. You can open it so you can see better. ACK chip right here. Has some funky drawing on it, some skulls there. Killer DoubleShot socket. Can connect it over here. All right, there. Goes in just like that. Okay, it's connected. All right, okay, so that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of the unboxing of the X99A Gaming 9 ACK motherboard. Well, and I hope if you are considering to buy a motherboard for streaming, I hope you consider this one because it's a really good motherboard. It has a lot of helpful features for live streaming, live broadcasting, and gaming in general. Alright, so I hope you consider this one, and if you have the opportunity to try it in somebody else's computer, if you have the opportunity to play with it, definitely try it out and see if you enjoy it. Alright, see if you enjoy the features. Okay, so I'll see you guys next time, and okay, thanks for watching.